Okay, guys, just fooling around a little bit with the Pink Panther by Henry Mancini. Maybe I didn't butcher it too bad. Just kind of toying around and trying to play through the changes. I don't have a band backing me up with like 50 pieces of brass in the background. So anyway, lots of fun though. Always enjoy playing, you know, stuff that's not blues. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you play too much blues, Eric. Okay, fine. I'll play something else. We're trying. We're taking a look at a really cool echo pedal. It's called the Danelectro by Danelectro. This is an early 90s unit. And I have to admit, I probably didn't do my research enough to make this video. I don't think it is an analog pedal. I believe these are digital units, but they are very, very finely made pedals. The jacks on them leave a little bit to be desired in terms of that aspect of the build quality, but everything else, they're really, really cool pedals. Super, super retro looking, die-cast aluminum housing with these really cool looking like radiator fins on the side, and they got this like, you know, all of these pedals in this series have like the cool car colors and everything, which is always neat. Such a really, really cool pedal. And I've got it just set up for kind of a, you know, sedate slapback. Now we were hitting the front end of the super reverb with the Benson preamp. Yeah, buddy. Super fat, hopefully. Man, what a fat sounding guitar rig with that Benson especially. Let's give the naked super reverb a listen. We have a splash of reverb on the amp, and this is the clean signal. Okay? So that's set up for sort of spooky slapback. Now this switch in the middle, you can set it to high or low intensity. When it's on high, it changes the characteristic of the pedal completely. All right, so from low, you heard it just then. Let's leave the knobs right where they're at and go to the high setting. All right, you can see this adds, it's got a lot of delay on tap, okay? So this thing can be set up for just a sedate slapback all the way up to some spacey repeats, okay, depending on how you set the pedal up. So let's just see what this inspires us to do. See. Very beautiful. What a great sounding delay pedal. Guys, these things are dirt freaking cheap. You do not have to spend a lot of money to get a great delay pedal. All right, so the lower the mix knob is, the less pronounced the dry to wet mix is, obviously. This does not have stereo out, so this will basically just control the amount of wet to dry signal. The higher the knob, the more the wet signal. The lower the knob, the less the wet signal. Obviously your speed, repeats, and now it also has a high cut. What the high cut does is the lower you have that control, the more of the highs are cut out, and that is supposed to replicate like an old school tape echo, okay? So let's try getting some really warm repeats out of this thing. So we can bring this high cut way down, okay? We'll get the repeats maybe just a tad lower. Maybe get the speed up a little bit, or mix knob a little bit higher. Let's see what we have here with the Benson preamp going into the Super. You hear how warm the repeats are. Super, super warm, super, super, super sedate, okay? Almost a lo-fi kind of tape echo sound, like the tape is getting wore out or the heads are old or something. It's got almost a very lo-fi kind of sound. So we get that high cut up a little more so it gets a little more hi-fi sounding. Let's get on the low side, which gives us a little bit more slap back. Oh yeah, listen to that. All right, now on this one with the high cut down, it gets a bit of a tape wobble. All right, so it's not so detuned sounding like the high side is when you have the high switch over to the right. When it's on the low side, it detunes a little bit. So let's give that a bit of a listen here. Okay, it should sound slightly detuned right now because I got the high cut about halfway down. Oh man, what a great sounding slapback. It reminds me a lot of a Roland Space Echo. Really, really cool. very cool stuff. Guys, I can noodle on the Danelectro all day long. Hopefully you get some ideas of what this thing can do. I had a ton of fun playing it today. Hope you guys had fun too. Maybe learned something. Maybe you got to hear this pedal. Maybe you're looking at these pedals and you're not sure what they're all about. Maybe now you do. Tune in every Monday and Friday here on Guitarsenal for a new video, usually, unless we have something going on. We're really busy, so sometimes we can't always get to our pedal demos like we want to, but we try our best to post every Monday and Friday. So click that notification bell. Make sure you tune in. We'd love to have you back. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll make a little bit more racket. And I'll tell you what, let's get back on the high side, and I'm gonna get real crazy here and just maybe this thing will self-oscillate a little bit. Just make a little racket here on the way out, literal racket. All right, let's do it.